All right, chat. This is gonna be a long one, but Tectone came back, and I saw that he talked about a bunch of stuff on stream, so we're just gonna watch that real quick. This is gonna be a long one though, so I'm gonna I'm gonna need some caffeine, bro. How did I just get that all over myself? Anyways, let's start.
Streamed long enough. I think I've stalled long enough. I'm going to move the chat up here. So if you see me looking up here, that's me looking at you. And the reason why I want to have it up here is because it looks like I'm looking at God, and obviously you guys are, you know, kind of indirectly in control of my entire life right now. So it's like symbolic, you know what I mean?
True.
Let's get in here, guys. All right, how do we full screen this shit?
Yeah, no, the chat is kind of determining what his future is gonna be at this point.
How do you full screen? Oh, present mode. Okay. All right. Are you guys ready?
Okay.
A bunch of my mods made this. I vaguely know what's on this.
Damn, bro, I forgot how loud he is. Oh my god, I had to turn my volume down because he's too loud.
A lot of my mods said that they will not work for me anymore unless I answer these questions.
That's fair.
I'm going to do this to the best of my ability.
I'm not going to lie, this this flavor is kind of shit. This is like a blue raspberry C4 Godzilla collab shit. It's not good.
I guess this will be the second
really
time
not good.
in the past 30 days where I'll have to do this. Chad, I swear to tell the truth.
Bucked up is better.
The whole truth and nothing but the truth.
Okay.
I will be under oath this whole... For the rest of this PowerPoint, we are under oath. Okay? Who made this graphic? I don't know. Okay,
the
once
graphic's
again,
crazy.
I don't know what's on here. So help you God? Yes. Did you have a lawyer check them? Okay, we gotta fucking talk about this whole 5 lawyer thing, okay? I'm gonna hope that this is on here. If there's any other questions that you guys have, please save them for the... Dude, every single time people tell me I had 5 lawyers, I had 1, okay? I have a
Bro had 5 lawyers. Don't let him lie to you. Don't let him lie to you, Chad. He had 5 lawyers. He's also bald.
Oh, Your Highness, I'm sure it's not that noticeable. Oh, Your Highness.
And then
I'm just kidding. I don't know.
A Jewish lawyer, and they don't work together. Okay? Did I say I had 5 lawyers at some point? If I did, I don't know why the fuck I said that, because I don't. Okay, the most I've ever had is 3. Maybe I was trolling to just seem like fucking big. I had 1. And then I had like another chick that would like write notes down for him. Like, I'm
To be fair, who the fuck and why the fuck does someone need 5 lawyers?
rich, but I'm not 5 lawyers rich. What the fuck is this? Anyways, Jew counts for 4 lawyers. Yeah, but this Jew couldn't even be used on this case, bro. Like, straight up. Bro. The other thing is, bro, if you were to just see what is publicly available, you'll see that I only had 1 lawyer. Anyways, here we go.
They said what? A Jew means only 4 lawyers? What the fuck? What is his chat talking about?
Addressing the allegations. Throughout this, I'm going to attempt to answer every false allegation that I'm allowed to talk about. So
someone said Nux Taku's your lawyer.
You have
That's
5.
crazy.
Stop capping. Dude. Is that even? Can you even do that? I'm sure there's a cap. I don't even think you can do that. Can you have 5 lawyers? I did not have 5 lawyers.
Oh my god, can we move on?
And he had a... Okay, obviously.
I don't care about the 5 lawyer shit.
Are you telling me that people who don't like me and want to ruin my life lied about me?
No way. Bro, that's crazy. I would have never thought. Bro had 5 lawyers? Let's up those. No, I'm just kidding.
No. No fucking way. What? Why the fuck would they do that? They They lied? No. Anyways. Hey, did you know Hitler said this about you?
Okay, by the way, chat, I'm only adding the sound effects in because I want to make jokes. I don't know what he's about to say in the video, so keep that in mind.
Can't believe you did it. Man, I'm shocked. Man, I'm shocked. All
Man,
right, cool.
I'm dead.
All right, let's get into this, man. Let's get into this. Yo, Nectar Caliber. Thank you for the 20 thumbs. Thank you, bro. Speedy Cake says, glad to see you doing well, Eggman. Hope everything is all good. And that shit starts to calm down now that the dog zapper got banned.
Oh my.
Man, shock,
This is
bro.
insane,
That is
dude.
still a banger till today.
This is
Cool.
insane, dude.
Here we go. Here we go. Addressing the allegations. I think this is 34 slides. What is on these slides, I don't know. Let's get into it. What is a civil case? All right, so elephant in the room. Elephant in the room. All right. A lot of people want to act like they're lawyers these days, okay? They
And
do.
a lot of people's brains work like this.
How many goddamn Joe Bidens build back better backyard barbecue grill beef burger patties? Can you put on one motherfucking Joe Biden's build back better backyard? Butter key, butter backyard, barbecue, butter bun.
Anyways, that's enough of that sound effect.
What is a civil case? Spoiler alert, guys. I lost a civil case. I did. Hey, I did. And we're going to talk about, I lost. It's true. And we're going to talk about everything. What is a civil case? So a civil case is essentially a vibe check to where they see, how were this guy's vibes? Unfortunately, I'm fucking retarded. Yeah, L for me.
I mean, yeah.
I'm fucking retarded.
I mean, yeah. He's not wrong. No, I'm kidding.
And I run my mouth way too much. One thing that I've learned, and throughout this slideshow, there's going to be consistent change. I am going to start tweeting 95% less. I uninstalled Twitter on my phone.
Good shit. Yes. That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Yeah, baby.
I'm going to tweet for 1 week.
One week?
Because...
Oh, it's GG's again. It's GG's again, bro. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
They came all over the place.
That was the wrong sound effect. Hold on.
They don't know what the fuck they're
They came all over the place.
a civil case isn't determined by proof. It's determined by
I really need to
vibes.
split those
And
ones up better.
Usually, the way that court
So I know
cases
which one's
work
which.
For like criminal cases is you need to have proof to prove that someone's guilty, but in a civil case, I needed proof to prove that I'm innocent, which was
Right.
hard, and I'm a bastard. So essentially, the court decided that I'm a vibe rapist. Yeah, and my vibes were fucking terrible.
I know
So-
who you are. You're an evil rapist. Text one to no one.
The thing that I learned is, Tectone, stop fucking tweeting. Because my vibes are fucking terrible. And I don't think I've ever been on Twitter and done something where I was like, you know what?
Have y'all seen the WestJet
I'm gonna
videos?
tweet
He
something
keeps
that's
using that
positively gonna
clip,
affect
bro.
my life. But yeah, the vibes are fucking off. The vibes are off. All right, so I lost the vibe check. It's true.
Yeah.
Next up, are you going to jail?
Well, I mean, most people would just look at him and say he lost the vibe check, to be
Your
honest.
Highness, I'm sure it's not that noticeable.
Oh my god.
Oh, the truck nuts chain. Wait, this is an AI image, and he probably specifically said to put the truck nuts chain on.
What is that photo even? I have seen so many people on Twitter tell me and inform me that I'm going to jail. Yep. Dude, I have seen people on Twitter say with complete certainty that I'm in fact actually already in jail. Yes, there are people who literally think that I'm going to jail. I want to make this.
This is Tectone in jail.
Michael, don't leave me here. Michael, Michael, help me.
very clear. Okay? And I'm going to say this one time, and I'm going to move on. Guys, there was already an 8-month police investigation on me. They found nothing. The case was suspended. I have no criminal charges. I was not convicted of any crime.
Bro,
I
somebody in
didn't
chat said, wait, that's not a jail cell? What the fuck?
fucking do anything. So no, I'm not going to jail. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. We're not going to jail. We're not going to jail. I'm not in jail. I'm not a fucking criminal because I didn't fucking do anything. They let you stream from jail? Well, okay, well, if I do go to jail, expect some collabs.
Well, he just, like WestJet said, he does not give a single fuck about going to prison as long as he can have his visits with his Genshin Impact baddies to get his goon on.
Oh, Your Highness, I'm sure it's not that noticeable.
Jeffrey Epstein and P. Diddy.
What?
Yeah, which apparently I've also heard that I'm way worse than them. All right. Great. Not yet, at least. Don't jinx it. I know. Kai Sanat gave me a great stream idea. We'll do the jail-a-thon. It'll be great. All right, cool. All right. Am I going to jail? No, I'm not a fucking criminal. I didn't get convicted of anything. There was no fucking evidence or proof of me doing anything because I didn't fucking do anything, guys. Okay, my vibes are just fucking terrible and I was horrifically unprepared. Anyways, no, I'm not going to jail. All right,
I heard that he brought up Hassan chalking his dog or something in court. I don't know if that's true, but if so, that's kind of hilarious.
your guns. Now, this is some bullshit. I'm not going to lie. This some bullshit. This some bullshit, bro. Can we talk about that? These motherfuckers, they took my fucking guns. What can I do? I believe in America where we have the Second fucking Amendment. They took my damn guns. Now Mango ain't got nothing to do. But to me, I don't really care. People were telling me that I have like this huge gun collection. I had like 4. I had, and 2 of them didn't even do anything. I had a Vector and an MP5K, and I bought them because they looked cool because they were from PUBG. And then I had a home defense shotgun and a fucking handgun. They're gone. No guns. Feels bad. Can I still, wait, guys, can I still play Fortnite?
No.
Do we have any lawyers in chat? Can I
You
still
can't.
play Fortnite or no? I don't know. Like, is that allowed? No? No guns?
No.
Okay. All right. We'll do melee only in Fortnite and PUBG. Okay. Yeah. We'll become frying pan mains. All right. No more Fortnite.
That was like me playing a quick play match, and I got the whole Guardians of the Galaxy to do melee only against the enemy team, and we somehow won the fucking game, bro. Like, how did we win the game like that? It was me, Star-Lord, hitting people with my fucking gun, just hitting them, and we won.
All right, cool. Let's go to the next one. Oh, I can't play Kafka either. Oh my god. Okay, well, all right. No guns. No guns on stream. None. All right. How does this impact you?
How does this Genshin impact you, bro?
Guys. I cannot go to jail. Did you know that there's no Genshin impact in jail? Oh my god. Oh my god.
They don't have it in jail?
Huh?
What do you mean?
Fuck. Oh my god, bro. You can't play Genshin Impact in prison, guys. I would not last a day, bro. My Genshin baddies won't be there. You know that's the one thing I will say. How does it impact you? None, to be honest. Nothing about my life changes at all. Genuinely. I have seen so many people telling me, this guy's life's over. This guy's career's over. This guy's fucked for life. Guys, I live in San Antonio around nobody else. This doesn't change my life at all. It literally does nothing. The biggest change that this is going to make is that, and I guess I'll just say it here, WestJet will no longer be using AI Tectone in his videos. Yep.
No.
Yep. That's the biggest loss, man. I know. I don't know how anybody is gonna watch that shit ever again. I know. It sucks. That one broke my heart. It really did. It is, in fact, not a big day for the unemployed. All right. How does it impact you?
It's
Like,
the
fuck it.
smallest day for the unemployed.
Fuck. It does nothing. Like, it doesn't do anything. It don't. All right, cool. Anyways. Oh my God. Okay. All right. I'm gonna need some music. Oh my God. Okay. Hold up.
How the fuck did they think of those two images together?
Okay. This is fucking too much, guys. Are we good? Are we good if I stop doing this? Are we good with this? Are we cool? Are we cool if we stop? Okay. All right. Anyways, how do you do this? Okay. All right. So, yep. Okay. Yep. We did this. All right. Yep. Let it load. Hold up. Yep. Okay. Yep. All right. Great. Okay.
Why is that picture of the fruit so good for like you know?
Well, now
A
that
vagina.
my sex life is all out there, you know, it's great. Well, let me rephrase that. Now that my lack of sex life, is out there, yes, that is true. Now, okay, I am a very straight man. I don't
think anyone who's ever said that actually was, but
But yes, I did find vaginas a little bit icky. Can we be honest that vaginas are weird looking until they have a dick in them, at least?
huh?
Like, am I crazy? Like, they're fucking ugly.
Like, I think I understand what he's saying. But it's a little bit of a weird way to say that.
Like, am I nuts here? Like, bro, no, dude, I don't know, man. Like, if some woman were to send me like a pussy pic, like, what the fuck am I gonna do with that? I don't know. Maybe I'm gay. I don't know. I don't think I'm gay. I'm probably not gay. I could be gay. Yes, vaginas made me go ew, icky for a while. How do I even answer this? How the fuck do I even answer this? Yeah, vaginas are weird, guys. You know,
Bro, his whole chat's just calling him gay. That's
who's the
crazy.
criminal in the photos? I have no idea who this guy
That is crazy.
Daddy, chill.
is. Listen, guys. I had experienced some sexual trauma when I was younger that made vaginas weird. Okay? Yes. Vaginas are weird to me. Okay? Moving forward. The micro penis alligator. Okay, this music
Bro,
is way too serious.
are all the birds out there just like already fucking? Like, I'm talking about the actual birds outside my window. Like, are they all just fucking already? Like, it's not even the end of winter, bruh. Calm down. Calm down with the rizzing.
Can I get something better? Hold up. I need this.
In the bird
this
sex.
music is way too fucking serious for this shit. Where the fuck is it? Here we
They're
go.
doing that thing where they chase
Here
each
we go.
other in the air,
Much better. Okay, this is great.
which I'm pretty
Okay.
sure is how they, you know,
All right,
made.
Okay, great. So,
Or at least start.
the micro
I don't
penis
know.
allegations.
Uh-huh. Why did he lick his lips after saying the micro penis allegations?
This is how I go out, huh? This is my last stream.
Yep.
Tectone gets to talk about his baby dick on stream. This is good. This is good. Whip it out. There ain't much to whip out, brother. All right. Okay. Now I've thought about this, and we're gonna have to figure this out. For some reason now, the internet must know, do I have a micro penis or not? I've thought about a couple options. Number one, I was thinking about just posting a photo of my penis on Twitter. Probably not the greatest idea. Didn't seem like it worked. Worked really well for Drake. Worked really well for Speed. For me, don't think it'll work because I'm not full black. I'm only 22%
All right,
black.
bro.
Then I
See,
also,
this is one of the things that I hate about watching Tectone, bro. Is the race baiting stuff. There's no point to it. It's just to entertain his sometimes a little bit racist chat.
thought about shoving my, this was real. I thought about getting hard on stream, turning around, shoving my dick in a peanut butter can or a jar, and then showing you guys how deep the hole is. But I feel like
Not
that's
gonna lie,
also
I mean, it's weird, but that's probably the best way to prove, without a shadow of a doubt. But not like I really care how big your dick is, bro.
just a little bit weird.
And I don't know why people do.
I don't know how to clear up the micro penis allegations, guys. I don't know what to do. I could call. What do you want me to do? Like make a mold? Because you call Shinya. I don't think Shinya has seen my penis. I don't think, because the problem is it's so small, it's hard to see. Call Dr. K.
He's not that kind of doctor, bro.
Okay, can we at least acknowledge one thing? If I were to have a micro penis, right? Nothing else that's been going on with me makes any sense. Okay? Nothing else makes sense. Okay? Because all I'm saying is, Ms. Kiff continues to say that I have a micro penis, but then Ms. Kiff also continues to say that I made people get gag reflex surgery. Why the fuck would anybody need that if I have a micro penis?
That's true. Also, Ms. Gift says that he has a micro penis all the time. He says that he himself has a micro penis. I made this comment on the fucking video that he made earlier because it's just a double standard, bro. Like, you say the same jokes. We don't know if those are jokes. Maybe you have a micro penis as well. Maybe you have one that doesn't even fucking work. Oh, wait, you do have one that doesn't work because you take steroids. Shut the fuck up.
Can we just think? Nothing makes sense. Nothing about any of this makes sense. Like, can we just fucking think? Jesus. All right. Okay. All right.
Yo,
We're
this
back.
music is great for the segment.
Let's keep going here. Here we go. Next one. All right. Okay. Let's leave it up to chat, guys. Type 1 if you think I have a micro penis. Type 2 if you don't. Let's see. I'll leave it just like the rest of my life to the court of public opinion. Do you think I'm micro Michael?
Bro, look how many ones there are. Who said 1.5?
Why is there so many ones? Why is there so many ones? Make a poll? Nah, my viewbots can't vote on polls, so there's no reason.
Bro,
All right.
somebody said 0.1.
Okay, here we go.
Oh my god, y'all
All right,
are crazy.
Micro penis allegations. Good, done. Next.
What does 3 mean? People are typing 3. What does 3 mean? You don't have a penis?
Ms. Kiff continues to say that I have 5 fucking lawyers. Okay? Dude.
Why do
This
we care
motherfucker-
about the 5 lawyer shit? Like, I'm skipping
I
this
had one
because
lawyer,
who the
guys,
fuck,
relax.
who
Then I
the
had my
fuck
Jew
cares?
lawyer, but he wasn't involved. That's probably, you know, you would think that's like the most weird thing, right? You would think that's the weirdest thing. But you know what's even weirder? If you think that's like the weirdest thing Miz has ever done for content, wouldn't it be even weirder if Miz drove to see how Wreckful killed himself? That way he could farm his death for views too?
What?
Wouldn't that just be weird as shit?
That would be crazy.
I don't know. That's just what I heard, man. Little weird, little weird. The guy, in case you can't tell, is a little bit fucked up. You know? Hey, that's just what I heard. Allegedly. That's just what I heard.
We're going demon time, chat. We're going demon time. Yo, chat, subscribe, bro. Also, I forgot to do my intro.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
Allegedly. Bro was mad because
26
Wreck had a
minutes
crush on
into
his
the video.
girl, so he had to go farm his death for views. Little bit insane, but I don't know. That's just what I heard. I don't know, man. That's just what I heard. All right, cool. Demon time. Demon time. All right, next one. NDAing a crime. All right, guys. So a bunch of people on the internet have also told me for some reason that I've NDA'd someone because I don't want them to speak about a crime.
Who the fuck said LMAO Blackbeard? Is that not supposed to be whatever the fuck the guy's name is from One Piece? That's not Blackbeard?
Why don't we fact check that? Why don't we go ahead and fact check that? Can you NDA a crime? All right. So we're gonna go right here. Can you NDA a crime? No. Non-disclosure agreements, NDAs, generally cannot legally cover up crimes or prevent reporting them. We're gonna look up something else. Speak Out Act. Let's look this up. Speak Out Act, signed into law on December 7th, 2022, invalidates pre-dispute, non-disclosure NDAs and non-disparagement clauses regarding sexual harassment or sexual assault. Guys.
Wait, isn't that what happened to Jack Doherty with the OnlyFans stuff? Because he was making the models that he was like signing do NDAs or whatever. Was it Jack Doherty or Aiden Ross? I don't remember. Somebody was like pimping out girls on OnlyFans.
You quite literally cannot do that. So, to all these internet lawyers who are telling me that I've NDA'd a crime, that is quite literally impossible. You cannot do that. You've never been able to do that, and nor have I done.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Hope that makes sense. All right.
Yo, Zet Ilsine or whatever your name is? Horrible time to type I'm a bounce. Have fun. Worst possible time you could have typed that, buddy.
Okay. Here we go. All right. Here we go. Anything for views. Anything for views.
Bro, the fact that this person's name is Anime Otaku YouTube. Well, this is the screenshot that's on my screen right now is so funny. That is so funny.
I think I could have used a much smaller black bar considering the micro penis.
Damn.
So, I'm being told that I'm a grifter, right? Because I'm being told that I said I'll do anything for content, and when I lose a chunk of my audience, I want to go find a new one. Oh, and I exaggerate the things that I say. Guys, everybody does this. Legit. Everybody does this. When you're a content creator,
I wonder
and
if
you
one of
want to
those was the plushie that got thrown at Mizkif, bro.
be a content creator, when an audience of yours dies, you're gonna want to find a new audience. Because if you don't, you end up like Mr. Pokey. When you're a content creator and you alienate a section of your audience or you lose a big section of your audience, if you only do one thing forever, your channel's gonna fucking die. So yes, I started with Skylanders. I go into Arknights. I go into Genshin. I go
Bro played Skylanders back in the day? I didn't know that.
into Honkai. I go into Wuthering Waves. I go into general commentary. I go into reacts. I go into politics. Absolutely. And do I say things exaggerated?
I feel like he did all those things in like 3 years. I feel like he went from one thing to the next in like 3 years.
Fucking loonly, bro.
Over and
Fucking
over again.
Rage baiter. I've always been a fucking rage baiter. But yeah, you're goddamn right. If there's something that I can do to get some more views, if there's some shit that I don't really care about that I know is still gonna make my channel better, you're goddamn right I'm gonna talk about it.
Well, yeah.
Because you know what I like? Money. However, full disclosure, I try not to take bad sponsors. But that being said, steak.com, hit me up. Cool. Yeah, no, that's true. I do cover different things. I do try to
Oh no,
evolve
Chad, he's going to jail for being a grifter.
Michael!
Oh
Don't
no.
leave me here!
Oh no.
Michael! Michael!
Oh no, this guy sucks.
Brother, this guy.
I hate this man.
Oh my God, bro.
He's a grifter.
Hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
He should not have an audience anymore.
content. When I do fuck up an audience, I do try to find a new one.
Bro,
Why?
like
Because
all the streamers are grifters. What are you talking about? I get that he's said multiple times that he isn't, but who the fuck hasn't?
I am a needy attention whore, and I need this shit. Dude, it was so bad. Bro, I would be in Discord. I would be in Discord with my mods or like 4 other random viewers of mine. And I would be like shoutcasting my TFT games like I was live. And it's like, bro, you're in a call with 3 people who are muted. Who the fuck are you talking to? And if any of my mods are in chat, they can vouch. I was shoutcasting every TFT game I do. I love this shit. I love being entertaining. And I like talking about the things people want me to talk about. But yeah, cool. You're the P.
I believe
Diddy of
it.
Gotcha. Oh my God.
I don't think he's the worst person in the gacha community, to be honest. I don't engage in that community whatsoever, but I doubt that bro is the worst person there. I fucking highly doubt that.
This one's true. All right, cool. Next.
Oh, okay. Oh no. That was the wrong one. Metro boom and make it boom.
Metro boom and make it
Boom.
Okay. Lakari. Yeah. Big black elephant in the room.
Oh my god, bro. Stop.
Apparently, Lakari had a little bit of a notepad leak. Apparently there's a little bit of a leak. I still don't really know the full extent of whatever the fuck went on with this. Straight up. I don't know what the fuck happened with all of this. I've heard multiple different stories here. I've heard.
Has he been back since then? Surely not, right? Wait. This person in chat is saying that Nick was watching? That's crazy.
I've heard multiple different stories. I heard one. This was the first story I heard. This was the story that I heard on day one. The story that I heard on day one was that apparently he had a notepad with child porn on it. Did anybody else hear that story too? Watch a clip? I'm good. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, okay. So, but now the problem is what I'm hearing 1 week later is that people looked into all the files that he had on his notepad, and there was not any of that shit on there. So which one is it? You can see. I know you can see the file name, but I don't know. I've heard both. You can see the file name. But I don't know.
Yeah, the chat seems really split on this specific subject, which, yeah, understandable.
heard both. Okay, well,
To be fair, I don't believe that he knew that Lakari had these files. He probably knew to some extent that Lakari was not a great person, but decided to look past his own friend's flaws to continue being friends with him.
regardless, here's my stance on Lakari. Number one, stop gooning.
Yeah.
Probably would help quite a lot. Be like me. I jerk off maybe like once every 3 days now. But yeah, Lakari, gooning way close to the sun. Why are we downloading these sus-ass links? Probably not do that. Second of all, yeah, I'd probably get the police to look into that, and then, you know, they investigate you, find no wrongdoing, and I guess we'll go from there, man. I mean, this is kind of rough. But I don't know. I've heard so many different stories. I saw, like, on day one, he had all of this. I saw on day two, there was none of this. And then I saw on, like, day three, like, 4chan looked into it, and they said there was nothing there. I don't know. But regardless, well, I sure hope that didn't happen. That would suck. I sure hope Lakari's not on the Epstein list. But yeah, if he did that shit, fuck him. If he didn't do that shit, well, let's get this shit figured out then, huh? Cool. All right. Any other questions? Any other questions? Yeah, just let the police do their thing, guys. Very, very, very simple. Let the police do their thing. Yeah, I mean, you can do what I did. Police investigated me. They found no wrongdoing, and the case was suspended. So, just do that. Very easy. All right, cool. Let's get on with it. You skipped a slide? No, I didn't. All right, you are a right-wing grifter. Okay, let's talk about the right-wing grifting allegations. True, based, true.
Based?
Based?
You're also a left-wing grifter.
Now that one's the true one. True. Okay, all right. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm gonna hopefully pause the music here. I am not gonna lie on this one. We're gonna get a little bit serious here. Charlie Kirk's death greatly affected me. It absolutely did. I don't know if I was still streaming when this happened or not. I'm actually not sure. But Charlie Kirk's death really fucked me up. I feel like it fucked a lot of people up. And the reason why Charlie Kirk's death affected me so much was due to the fact that Charlie Kirk got killed for speaking his mind.
We are Charlie Kirk.
And the things that Charlie Kirk were saying were things that I say, were things that my grandparents say, were things that my family says. Things like, I believe white people can experience racism. I believe that Children should not have their genitals mutilated, and parents should not be allowed to chop off their kids' dicks and inject them with hormonal therapy. Charlie Kirk was a guy who represented a lot of what I thought and what I believed. And he got fucking assassinated. He got shot in the fucking neck. And if that wasn't bad enough, they celebrated this. The amount of liberals that I saw online celebrating it, pointing to their neck, fucking going bang, bang. Like, at a certain point, this world has become a lot less human. It's become a very cold.
No, for real though. If he wanted to do the popular opinion, he would have also celebrated with all the insane people that thought it was a great thing that somebody got assassinated. Because that was the popular opinion at the time. If he wanted to be taking the popular stance, he would have celebrated it with everybody else. But he chose to stand against violence, which I think is pretty human to do. It doesn't matter about the guy's message. He shouldn't have been assassinated. And if you think he should have been assassinated for speaking words, there is something wrong with your brain. Never mind the words that he was saying. He was saying words, and he got assassinated. Do you think everyone who you disagree with should be killed? Obviously not, right? So why is this an exception?
And disgusting place. And yeah, absolutely. Since Charlie Kirk has died,
Like, if you got in an disagreement with someone that you know in your personal life, would you say that they deserve to be shot in the neck? No. So why the fuck do we say that about one guy? It doesn't make any sense.
Talked about things that I believe he would talk about even more due to the fact that he no longer can do that. And I believe a lot of people are like me, where this death greatly fucked them up. And the court systems have become far more corrupt than they used to be. And if Charlie Kirk wasn't bad enough, immediately after that, Irina Zarutska's death fucked me up just as hard.
Yeah, no, that one was bad too.
Innocent white woman on the train, minding her own business, got stabbed in the neck and the chest 3 times while nobody did anything to help her whatsoever. And the worst thing is that this woman died brutally murdered on a tram with Black Lives Matter flag put up in her room. And the reason why she died is due to the fact, one, racism. People are trying to kill white people. They absolutely are. And I want to quote the man who killed Irina Zarutska. I got that white bitch. I got that white bitch. And the reason why Irina Zarutska is dead in 2026 is due to the fact that the court system is fucking corrupt. It absolutely is. Judges are seen as be-all, end-all people, but in reality,
which is crazy because, like, it was literally based on the color of her skin. There was no she's an immigrant or she's a what do you call it? When people come from a different country to see a refugee, I guess. Technically a refugee, not really, kind of, sort of. I don't know the exact situation of why she came to America, but she's not native to America as a native white person, even though white people aren't native to America to begin with anyways. You get what I'm saying. She wasn't just like a blonde or brunette white woman that was born in America that has family that's always lived in America since the fucking Pilgrims. Like, and she was just murdered just simply because she was white. Not even the fact that, like, her ancestors are the ones that did slavery against black people. It made no sense. It was purely because of her skin color.
And I
Not
wanna
even because of
remind you,
who she
a
was either.
judge released that black man from prison 17 times after being a repeat offender. So sorry if those things fucking offended me, but yes, that shit was fucked up. Anyways, yo, WestJet, what up, baby? Yeah, it was
WestJet's here to
very,
finish
very,
on
very
you.
bad. And to be honest, it's continued to get worse. And yeah, guys, I'm going to say something that a lot of people don't like when I say this. I believe that white lives matter. I do. Guys, I'm going to say it. I don't think white people should be assassinated for speaking their mind or for just being white. And I find it ridiculous how there's GoFundMes for pages for black people who have killed white people, and then they receive funds to get them out of prison because they believe that white motherfucker deserved it. I think the world's becoming fucking crazy, and I see this shit every fucking day. I mean, how many times do you go on fucking Twitter and you see all these people saying, oh my God, they were a peaceful protester? And then the body cam footage comes out. And then you see they were trying to run over a police officer with a fucking car. And then you see another one. Oh my God, they were a peaceful protester. And then the body cam footage comes out.
Oh, okay. I see where you got that one from. That's crazy.
see that
That is a crazy thing to bring up immediately after coming back to stream, bro. Holy shit, he didn't even let it warm
They're
up.
spitting on cops, kicking on government vehicles, breaking government property.
Bro in chat said mods? Question mark?
Invading fucking private property. Like, they always say, oh my God, these people are peaceful, these people are peaceful. And then the body cam footage come out. Body cam footage in 2026 has obliterated so many narratives that have been going on for millennia. It's insane. It is. No, we need body cams on everybody. And that's why all of these people, all of these content creators who are knee-jerk reactions, who feed into their... Sorry, I'm getting very passionate about this. You guys got to understand, I had to watch all this from the sidelines. I was never allowed to speak my mind on any of these topics. But the amount of people that go and they jump into their fucking fight or flight responses, their emotional response, their knee-jerk reaction, their fucking emotional brain immediately before all the facts have been seen is insane. It's insane. You see these people who see 1% of a story and they say, that's the whole thing. Oh my God, that's the whole thing. Just wait a second. Wait a second until you see everything and then give your opinion. Or preface your opinion by saying, we don't know the whole story yet, but this is what it looks like. Guys, I'm going to be real. I'm like so in the soup with the fucking, what was it? Charlie Kirk was killed by like a gay furry lover.
What? What's this? So I'm not allowed here as a black person? What?
With the fucking, what was it? Charlie Kirk was killed by like a gay furry lover.
Huh?
Dude, I've been following that shit still. Apparently there's like a theory where like the bullet actually came from the back, not the front. And like, I don't know, bro. I don't know what the fuck's going on in this country right now, but it's scary. It is. There is so much misinformation. And anybody who speaks against the misinformation, they're going to fucking kill, blacklist, or slander beyond all shadow of a doubt. And that's the truth. That is the truth. The people who are speaking against the common narrative, who are using common fucking sense, are being labeled as
what's
like
up?
horrific, vile human beings for merely giving an accurate representation of things as they have occurred. But the other
Don't
problem
sleep?
is everybody
What?
says you need to have an opinion right now. You need to have an opinion right now. And pussies,
Why are you
they
fucking?
give
Why are
it-
you fucking? Why are you fucking? Why are you fucking? Why are you fucking? Why are you fucking with me? Huh? Get the fuck back to work.
Back to work.
They say, oh shit, okay. Yeah, I'll weigh in before all the facts. Shut the fuck up. A joke. Anyways. Yeah, I think social media is a fucking mess. And to be honest,
Shut the fuck up.
I
Shut the
really
fuck
didn't
up.
want to say his name this stream. I really didn't. Asmongold gets way too much shit every fucking day for just being the guy that tells the truth. And I'm just going to be honest. It pisses me the fuck off how much slander I've seen about this guy. It's every day. It's every day. Legit. It's every fucking day. The
every
amount of
day,
shit
bro.
I see on people like Asmongold and Nuxtaku is fucking insane. It is. And they're just people who are giving a accurate representation of things as they occur. And I think it's a joke. I do. Now, I would like to say this. I don't talk to anybody. I'm not friends with nobody. I don't know any of these fucking people. Also, if you're a content creator, we don't talk at all. I don't know anybody. Fuck everybody. Okay? Anyways. All right.
Damn.
Sorry. I never was able to get that off my chest publicly. So that might have been a little bit intense. But I just think that America is heading in a very bad direction because we are literally killing people on the fucking street for speaking their mind, and then we are guilting ICE agents for doing their fucking jobs and getting criminals out of our country.
When are you
Yes,
playing
guys,
Helldivers?
pro-ICE.
I'm not
If
sure
that makes
yet.
you mad, I don't care. I think it is crazy how
I gotta
people
download it
feel
at some point, but
so-
I'm not gonna have enough storage because I'm
so-
recording a video right now.
passionately, so mentally ill in their own brains that they feel
It's already an
like
hour
they
long
can
at
interrupt
this point,
government
almost.
officials, officers doing their fucking jobs to make the country a better place. I'm sorry. If I see another liberal white woman saying they don't feel safe walking home on the street at night and then say, fuck ICE, the reason why you don't feel safe at night is because there's fucking criminals on the street, so let ICE officers do their job. Holy fuck. It's so annoying. I'm sorry, guys. No, I don't support Americans going to just say, I'm going to interrupt all of these official officers doing their jobs. Fuck them. It's insane. It's insane. It's no, it's fucking nuts. The
All
state
right,
of
we're
this
gonna
country's
skip
fucking
here a
nuts.
little bit
Whew.
because he's just going on a rant about the same topics.
Man, dude, the public eye is intoxicating, isn't it? Let me pull back presentation real quick. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Faked being homeless. Why the fuck would I do that? Hey guys, I was a loser. That's like faking being retarded. Like what does that do? Realistically, like what is that? I don't know. What do you want me to do?
Squid.
How do I remember that? What is that? I believe this is when I had to talk about my divorce, or maybe it was Rich Campbell. Who knows? Oh, speaking of which, I heard Rich Campbell's back, and I heard he's doing a podcast with Asmon. Go support that shit. Good for them. All right, cool. Let's keep going. UViewbot.
3,740,000 viewers.
Don't stream on Kick, they said. You lose all of your viewers. Meanwhile, averaging 3.7 million. That's why I'm the GOAT. Totally legit viewer count, guys. Guys. You're goddamn right. Yep. You're goddamn right. Hey. Do you know how annoyed I was? And I'm not going to say any names. There was an OTK intervention where there was a member who was supposedly viewbotting 10 to 14,000 viewers extra. And I was like, what the fuck? And bro, there was motherfuckers going live on stream saying, yeah, viewbot, hold up, I gotta send an extra 2,000. Have I dabbled in it? You're goddamn right. I absolutely tried it. Hey, it is what it is. And I don't do that shit.
Oh, I mean, if you already have viewers and you just want more, and you're like a super popular streamer, you're probably gonna do that regardless, because you don't get punished for it. But if someone like me view botted, it'd be very fucking obvious, and I'd immediately get banned. But for him, there's not really any good proof for it. So he's less likely to get caught. And now he's admitting to it because he probably did it like 2 years ago. I'm gonna go because I'm bored and I gotta study. No, you're good. I'll see you later.
Anymore, but it is what it is. Yo, chat, type one if you're a viewbot. All right, cool. Let's get into it. All right, next one. You're a racist. All right. Now, I would like to preface this with I'm not a racist. I am just a firm believer in...
Clap it up, chat. He's not racist. That's a crazy picture. I didn't even see that until I looked up for a second.
Statistics. Okay? There's a very huge difference. But I believe the concept of per capita is pretty damn interesting.
Can we please get rid of that picture?
I do.
It's making me uncomfortable.
Pretty damn interesting. And guys, I say it off stream. All right? I do.
Damn.
I think everybody does. I believe everybody has. It is what it is.
To be honest, yeah, chat. Most of your favorite streamers probably say the N-word off stream. And if they don't currently, they definitely did before.
Right? It is what it is. What is per capita? You should look into that. Yeah, it's great. Guys, I'll be real. I think racist...
Just breaking your immersion. Like, it's like DMing an OnlyFans girl. You're not actually talking to them. You're talking to some guy that they hired to do it. Which is basically like their personality. So, a streamer's personality on stream is different than their personality in real life. Same thing with the words that they say.
Jokes are funny. I do. You want to know why? Because
just breaking your immersion real quick. Gonna break the fourth wall, but most people aren't racist, but they will say words that could be construed as racist.
Dude, imagine I say I'm going demon mode, I come back in full blackface. That shit would be crazy. That shit would be insane. All right, great. Yep, true. Big true. Big true. What's next? You're transphobic. We already went over this when I went on my whole fucking spiel. Yeah, we already went over this. I will say, Astolfo is pretty fucking fine. You abuse your colleagues.
Why would his mods put that in there? Just kidding.
Guys, mods, can you do me a favor? Can you guys prepare the Hex Juice Google Doc, and we'll do the Mugen doc as well, and we won't do Brax. We won't do Braxes. Yeah, can we prepare that? We're gonna go over that. We're gonna go over that. Cool. All right. What's next? You like lollies? Well, this is.
Imagine he said not anymore after what happened to Lakari.
I'm very interesting discussion. So let me talk to you about the problems with lollies, and let me let's
Google Docky.
Let's talk about lollies for a second. This is fun. All right. So lollies. I've had this discussion before, and I believe I've also tweeted about this to people like Chibi Reviews. And you guys know that I like Chibi Reviews. You guys know that I like Chibi Reviews, and Chibi is a fucking that guy is obsessed with lollies. I'm not gonna lie, that's all he talks about sometimes. Like bro every day stands on business and talks about how much he likes lollies every day. It's fucking crazy. But let's talk about this. Let's talk about this shit. Lollies. Here's the big issue with lollies.
All right. The people that are in his chat saying you don't have to do this, y'all are weird. Y'all are weird, bro. Y'all are weird.
Type 1 if you know what a lolly is. Type 2 if you don't. Okay. Okay. So we all know what these things are. So my issue is with lollies, and I'm gonna go ahead and show this right now. Okay, we're gonna pull this up.
Oh no, what is he pulling up?
We're gonna pull this up. And
What is he
then we're gonna
pulling
pull
up? What is he pulling up?
We're gonna make this all make sense. Great. So lolly is an umbrella term. Show us your notepad. Now I would like to. We're gonna address this here. We're gonna address it real quick. The problem with lollies is that it's an umbrella term. It is, and it is far too vague. Now, what is lolly supposed to mean? Lolly is supposed to mean a young-looking woman. I believe. Now, people on the internet, they call this a lolly. And I agree. I think this is a child, right? This is what people probably consider lolly to be. This is also considered a lolly. And this is where I believe the discourse comes from. Because the term is way too vague. Guys, this character right here, this character is 3 years old. This character is 3 years old, guys.
What?
I don't know if you know this. This character is 3 years old. Right? Yeah. I'll show you. Yep, I'll show you. Android 21. Margin, age. Android 21 is less than 10 years old. They are less than 10 years old, right? And this is where I believe a lot of the lolly discourse comes from, is that when you say you like that shit, people have no idea what you're referring to. I'm a firm believer that the word lolly needs to be abolished and words with far more specificity need to be used. Because, for example, if someone were to like Hu Tao from Genshin Impact, I don't care. I don't care. But if somebody were to tell me that they liked Kana from Dragon Maid,
Yeah, it's like somebody saying that Bonnie from Pokemon is attractive. Like, that is a 4-year-old. What are you talking about, bro? Like, get the fuck out of here.
I think they're fucking weird as shit. It's really that simple. The word lolly makes no sense. You need something way more fucking specific because it's way too fucking vague. Because the fact that a character can look like that or look like that and the different, it's just crazy, bro. I think the term needs to be fucking abolished. And I genuinely feel new, more specific terms need to come out because one I think is weird as fuck and one I think I don't care. All right, great. Hopefully that makes sense. And let's get back to it. Where's my music? Hold up. Gotta pull this back up. Does that make sense? Freeman looks like a young woman. Yeah, exactly. Does that make sense? I go with short between women. Exactly. That makes sense. Yeah, like a 3,000 elf that looks 8. Yeah, exactly. Like that shit's weird as fuck. All right, cool. Let's go into the next one. Cool. Boom, 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 and we are here. Wait, I missed one. Wait. Okay. You're a rapist. Guys, let me ask you an honest question. If I was a fucking rapist, don't you think I'd be in fucking prison?
Yeah.
Can we open our minds for 2 seconds? Like, for 2 seconds. All right, next up. I groomed my audience. All right. Now, this one's true. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of you guys have been watching me since you were like 12 years old. So I understand that, I've groomed you. And this is the plan, by the way. I look forward to making you all slaves in my Genshin Impact baddie factory. But yeah, I mean, chat, type 1 if I groomed you.
Making a joke about that is crazy.
There it is. Yeah, I mean, a lot of my moderators, they don't even call me Tectone. They just call me Dad. I remember there was even a meme where everybody used to call me Father. Yeah, no, I definitely, I don't even want to joke about this one. This one's weird as fuck. I don't even know why this is a slide. Who made this slideshow? Am I almost done? Like, this is fucking torture, bro. Oh my God. Like, this is fucking torture. Holy fuck. Okay, I just threw up. Great. Holy crap. Okay, next. What's next?
Who?
Do you guys remember when I was trending globally on Twitter because I sexually assaulted Robin? And people thought Robin was a real human being, when in reality, I just talked about a fanfic about an anime character. But they said it was sexual assault because in their minds, Robin was lesbian. And the fact that I had every content creator that, what is this? Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. So, okay, great. Great. Let's, I suppose we'll talk about this. I suppose that we'll talk about this. Quick 30-second recess. I got to piss. We're 2 hours in. Give me a second. Hearts in the chat for you guys to know. Hey, if you're still here, like the stream. Hit the bell for all notifications, all that good shit. Give me 1 second. I'm pissing. Wait, can y'all hear me while I'm pissing right now or no?
Misgift.
Funnest thing to believe is. And I think that's the problem.
All right.
Next
Let's
up,
skip
we
to this.
have virtue signalers, of course. And once again, I understand everybody who had to throw me under the bus. I get it, and I forgive you. It is what it is. I hope you have a wonderful life. Next, let's talk about Mizzy
Oh,
Wizzy.
God, bro. Not Mizzy Wizzy. Why is there someone in his chat that keeps saying show hole? Brain rotted, bro.
Let's talk about Demon Time. Let's
Not
talk about
Demon
everybody's
Time,
favorite
bro.
shit.
Not Mr. Demon Time himself.
I want to kind of drop everything right now while I talk about this because this shit's very serious to me. Ms. Kiff and I were dating. Sorry. All right. Let's get serious.
Bro.
Let's get serious here for a second. I made a video on Ms. Kiff,
Excuse me. Sorry.
and I'll go ahead and pull it up. Let's go ahead and pull it up. It was called Ms. Kiff. And this video got 700,000 views 3 months ago. And in this video, I thought I was pretty fair. I do. And I would like to say in this video, and you can check it out for yourself, do you want to know one thing that I didn't do that every other content creator did do? I never went in. I don't think ever. I don't believe I've ever done this. I didn't go in on the whole essay claims that Emmy did on Miz. I never did that. Because that to me isn't drama. That to me isn't really fun for me to talk about.
Yeah.
In this video, I talk about genuinely the issues with one man's mind and content creation becoming everything to him. I was hoping that Miz would either find peace, because he's a millionaire, multimillionaire. He has enough money to retire forever. But I genuinely wished him well and hope that he can find clarity and peace within his mind. I clearly see that that is not the case. When I look at Miz, I see a deranged man that is willing to do anything, willing to say anything will see no barrier that is not worth crossing in order, one, to save his own skin, and two, to get more viewers for. And I think that's very sad. I actually used to really like Mizkif. I did. I did. You know, he told a story about how, and it's obviously a story that is told from his perspective.
Yeah.
And that's fine. We all have our own perspectives. But no, I used to enjoy hanging out with Mizkif off stream and playing Mario Tennis. I remember this one time he made me stay at his house, and I couldn't leave his house until I won Mario Tennis, and then he beat me 22 times in a row. And then I said, I'm fucking tired. I'm going home. And I used to take his thumbnails, and I used to take his titles. Yeah, no, I enjoyed his game shows as well. I would say at a certain point, I looked up to Mizkif. I absolutely did. And I wish we could have been friends. I think that would be cool. I wish Mizkif and I could have been friends. But I just believe that his mental state, I think a lot of people think it's like funny. I don't really think that it's funny. And maybe I shouldn't, maybe I'm too worried about, you know, who I was really hoping to be close with back in the day. I got told this thing by a person who used to be my friend that, you know, a lot of shit happened with Miz in the past that kind of drove him to the deep end. He's a guy who's been in controversy pretty much nonstop. And this person, because I was trying to hash my beef with Miz. I did. I not gonna lie, I sent someone to ask them a question for me to see if there.
Someone says since the Adriana Lee stuff, his mind got broken. I think that's kind of fair. But I think he's also always been kind of a clout chasing piece of shit, to be honest. And I used to enjoy it, and it's just not fun anymore. Like, to see where he's at right now is just sad.
For me and Miz to squash our beef. And I just got them to ask him, because I never knew why Miz just started to not like me so much. I got them to ask them, why are you so mean to Tectone? I guess I'm going to ask him this. And he said this quote that was like a Batman supervillain quote, which is, if you don't know who the bottom of the totem pole is, that's because you're the bottom of the totem pole. And when I heard that, I just realized,
that's crazy.
Oh, Jesus. There is literally nothing coming back from that. And this is kind of like, you know, Rich used to be the bottom of the totem pole in OTK. Everybody remembered when Rich was in OTK. He was the butt of the joke for everything. And then when Rich got removed and then Miz had his controversy, Miz became the butt of the joke for a while, and he couldn't handle that. So then he kind of had to force all of the butt of the joke to being me, which makes sense in hindsight. But yeah, this new Miz, this new demon time, I just think it's sad. I actually genuinely worry.
That's what everybody's saying, to be honest, except for his like
to Mizkif,
day one Glazers.
I hope, and I speak vaguely, but I say life is worth living, and you should never kill yourself. And I pose that as a question or like a note to my audience. But I do genuinely worry about Mizkif's mental state quite a lot. Miz, no matter what you ever say to me, no matter what you do to me, I just really hope you take care of yourself. Because your mental state really worries me. It's just not a good look, man. Despite everything you've said, despite everything you've done, you know, sending people to follow me, take photos of me, talking about me for 42 hours straight.
And the people in his chat that are saying that they hope Mizkif dies in GTA, y'all are fucking weird. Bro, like, I can never get behind anyone supporting somebody leaving the game. Like, what the fuck are you? What is wrong with your mind that you think that's okay to support that?
Take care of yourself, man. You know, that's
No matter what they do.
I know I should be angry. I know I should be mad. And yeah, there are things that I found out about you that I wish you never did. But dog, just take care of yourself, bro. Like, please. Therapy would be great. And just maybe find God. I don't know, man. I genuinely feel very bad for the guy. I do. I genuinely feel very, and I know, don't get me wrong. I don't like him, right? But I just want the guy to take care of himself. It's just, he doesn't really seem that right in the head. And I would like to thank you. I have an announcement. And I think we're kind of at nearing the end here. And then I think we're kind of done with talking about everything in the presentation. I went to a psychiatrist for the second time in my entire life yesterday. And I had a full psych evaluation. I'm doing a follow-up every 2 weeks for however long they think they need me. And I guess, in case you guys don't know, when I was 19, I was diagnosed with schizophrenia in New Mexico State University. The meeting was very quick. It was very brief. I went in with my dad. I kind of said, hey, sometimes I see things that aren't there. And they said, you're schizophrenic. They gave me medicine. I took those medicines and they made me a zombie. I went to a psychiatrist yesterday. And I'll try to provide some documentation of this at a later date whenever I receive it. Guys, I'm not schizophrenic. The psychiatrist believes the reason why I see things that aren't there, mainly, well, at night, is due to the fact that I got stabbed in my left eye and my right eye is normal. And so they believe that my eyeballs are causing me to temporarily hallucinate things that aren't there because they're not signaling my brain properly. And what they believe that I have is anxiety with bad vision as well as unresolved childhood trauma. So I was going there unironically, and I'm trying not to get emotional because I thought there actually might be something wrong with me. And so I was going to actually try to get medicated. They said I do not require medication. So I guess I am just a human with anxiety, unresolved childhood trauma, and eyes that don't communicate too well to my brain. As well as I talk about this, and people were doing this as a gotcha. I made a post on Twitter saying that I've always wanted to go into therapy, but I'm scared. And then I also make a post on Twitter saying therapy changed my life. I want to make it very clear. What I was referring to in that tweet was me going on Dr. K. Dr. K, me and Dr. K talking, I considered therapy, but apparently he's not a licensed therapist, so it doesn't really count. But me talking to Dr. K really helped me gain a lot of perspective on who I am in my life. But after all of this shit, I am actually now looking into getting therapy, and I have someone very special to me in my life holding me to it to actually get therapy to kind of make sense of all of the bullshit that I've been going through in my entire life. Because, guys, I'm not going to lie. Eventually, it does get to a point where it is very hard to live a life where just everybody fucking lies about you. It is. It's rough. It's not really too fun every day to see people's headcanons on who they think you are. It kind of blows. But I will be starting therapy, and I have someone very special in my life holding me accountable to that. And they're also going to come with me and sit by my side while I do it. So I'm going to stop being a pussy and I'm going to get therapy. Big W's.
Yeah, that's a W. I think this video's gone on way too long, bro. But overall, I think he explained everything pretty well. Debunked some of the claims that people were making, and then admitted to some of the things that, yeah, maybe he has personality flaws. maybe he's not the most moral person, but he tries to be better every day. I'm not sitting here defending anything that people have said that he's done or hasn't done. I don't know. It's his word against Ms. Kiff against the internet, and then there's both of their audience fighting. So I don't know. I don't know who to believe. All I know, I don't know anything. That's all I know is I don't know anything. So I'm really just here to sit here and listen to both sides and draw my own conclusion. Which right now I really don't have a conclusion because they're both just saying conflicting things back and forth. So I don't know who to believe. But either way, chat. Like and subscribe.
Let's up those numbers!
I'll see y'all later.